all the gum talking and chewing and calculating should make this a little bit easier now that we understand a little bit about what percentage is. So, kind of starting with this, if I can get it switched. When we go and start trying to do dimensional analysis with chemistry, we've been doing miles and feet and inches and all that stuff, and that's fine. It's really good base practice. But one of the things that we need to be able to do is one of our conversion factors, those fractions that we multiply by, they're going to involve these formula weights and molecular weights. And don't let those words scare you. Do y'all remember that an ionic compound, what's the name for an ionic compound? Anybody, just holler it out. Formula unit, right? And so if I am finding, and you should write this down, if I'm finding the formula weight for something like, for example, NaCl, that's a formula unit. So if I were to find the mass of NaCl, it would not be the molecular mass, it would be the formula mass because that is a formula unit, because it is ionic. Do you feel okay about that? No big deal. So if I was to find how much NaCl weighs, I will call that the formula weight because it's a formula unit. And what is the name of something that is covalently bonded? Molecule. Yeah, everybody's like, it's rock flow there, Mr. So molecule. And so molecular weights are used for covalent compounds. So if I was going to find the mass of carbon dioxide, then it would be the molecular mass because this is a molecule. And so that's pretty straightforward. Just some vocab before we get going. Anybody sad about that? No sadness? Okay, cool. So moving on to the next thing. If I wanted to find, and this is magnesium hydroxide, okay? I want to find not the molecular mass, I'm going to find the formula mass because it's a formula unit. This is ionic, and hydroxide is a polyatomic ion. We should feel real comfortable with that. If I wanted to find this, do y'all remember AMUs? Is that ringing a bell? Talk with your group and see if you could remember. It's been 2 units ago. See if you can remember what an AMU is. Either the initials or what it actually means. Talk with your group and I'll pick somebody. Talk with your group. Talk with your group. I'm going to pick somebody. Y'all know I heard you, right? That will not go on Kate. Okay, moving on. Okay, Justin, you're the lucky winner. What is it, AMU?
I think atomic mass unit.
That's exactly atomic mass unit, and it is equal to the mass of one thing. It is equal to the mass of one thing. Autumn, do you remember? What has a mass in an atom? Electrons? Protons? Neutrons? So an atomic mass unit is the mass of like a proton. That makes sense because protons weigh something. So and a neutron weighs about the same. So an atomic mass unit is technically it's like equal to 1/12 of a carbon-12 atom or something. But it's about the mass of a proton. We'll just go with that. So anyway, one magnesium atom, and we have to use the atomic masses that are on the periodic table. Those were calculated by taking the isotopes and doing the percentages and adding it up. Do you remember how we did that? So one magnesium weighs 24.31 AMUs. Okay. 2 oxygens, if I look on the periodic table, their mass is 16. So I have 2 of them. Y'all know that when I have this this 2 oxide, the hydroxide, right here, should come on, there it goes. I have 2 hydrogens, and I have 2 oxygens. So 2 times 16 is 32, and 2 times 1 is 2. And so then I'm going to add it up, and I get 58.33. Do you feel okay about that? We're not going to do that like ever again. That's the last time. Got it. So if I ask you to find the formula mass or a formula weight for something, do you feel like you could just look on the periodic table and add it up? Feel okay? That's all I did there, and you have an example. So cool. Guess what you get to do now? You get to do that. So on your whiteboard, go ahead and find for me. Oh, don't worry about this. I'm going to make this a lot easier. Just don't look. Avert your eyes. First of all, find the formula, and this is a ionic compound. Find the formula mass for this iron. compound, the ilmenite. Okay, so go ahead and find that. Find just the mass for me. The formula mass. It's a mineral. I honestly haven't really heard of this mineral much, and I like minerals. You have periodic tables on your table. You have on the wall. You pick. Goodness. Don't forget your units. I'm just coming around checking your work. Did you guys work this out? I mean, did you erase it? Yeah. Okay. I see. I'm checking your work, make sure we're all on the same page here. Here's that. I'm just another good. Yes. Yes, so these two decimal places is fine because see, if you're adding, you're limited by 10. So when this is 14 to 5, okay, looking good. Did you have any trouble? I think you're a little bit off. If you use 15.994, which is less than my number, your number should be less than mine. Follow my logic here? Yeah, all your numbers are less than mine. Oh, if you did it by hand, you probably just made a little error. No worries, get your calculator out. Yeah. Okay. All right, so what you just did is going to happen over and over and over and over again. You're going to do that so many times before the end of the semester. It's not even funny, but that's really easy, right? You just find out how many and you multiply. That's not a problem. I like that. I like finding the molecular mass. That's not a problem. So anyway, if I notice here, let me go back and show you what they're doing because I don't want you to be like intimidated by stuff that looks scary. If I look at their, this is how they're telling you to do mass percent of each element. They have all this stuff, number of atoms, atomic mass divided by the formula of the compound. Do you know what really this is saying? Do you know what this is really saying? Part divided by whole times 100. And so if I wanted to find the percent in this compound, if I wanted to find the percent in this compound of iron or of titanium or of oxygen, all I'm going to do, y'all just found the total, right? The whole 151.75. I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to do it. I'm going to have my iron. If you still have your work on your paper, you won't have to do as much. So 55.85, is that right? I'm going to do this first one for you. What was the total? What was the total mass? 151 point what?
75.
Cool. And so, is that the part that's iron? Is that the whole thing? You just do that and you multiply by 100. And that will be your percent iron. And so if I divide, and so 55.85 divided by my answer, I get 36.80% iron. Now this is your units here. My units cancel. When you divide, your units cancel. So you're left, I mean, this should be percentage at this point. Do you want to try titanium and oxygen, see how that goes? Dylan? Now, can you get, when you finish, can you check your answer? What should they all add to? 100. Do you see what I mean? All your percentage for iron, your percentage for titanium, your percentage for oxygen should add to 100. So try this on your whiteboard and see how it goes for you. I'm going to work it out up here quietly. Don't copy. Oh, do you need some help, Justin?
Oh, no.
No. Okay. So I'm going to work it out up here after I see you guys starting, and then you can check your answers. And I already did the iron for you. You're doing iron again. No, because I already did iron. I want you to do, so basically do titanium and oxygen now. I already did iron. Making sure everybody has a good start before I work it out. Oh, wait.
She said, out of all three of them.
Don't erase your boards. I want to see how you wrote it and what you wrote.
I got 9.
I shouldn't just say a percentage. I want to see a percentage and then an element. A percentage and then an element. A percentage and then an element. Because if you're taking a quiz or a test or whatever, and you just write down percent, percent, percent when you're done, don't know which one you're talking about. Then that's okay, but still put it under the letter. Did it? And you need to have, should I do decimal places
Yeah,
here?
you're right.
Ah, great. Yeah, sure. So what you do is, this one, it's here, and you put it to the, yeah, and it should be,
Oh, that's good too. Oh, that's very good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
well, that's really good. So, yeah, okay.
This is like my
Alright, how we doing? Should be close to 100, don't have to be exactly 100. Alright, what I want you to do, and you don't have any homework, but I want you to do number 1. You can do it on your whiteboard, take a picture, you can do it on paper, whatever. The rest of the PowerPoint we're going to come back to later on in the week, okay? So go ahead and do number 1 for me. Should just be attached to it. So don't do the rest, just number 1, that's all.